What is up, loves and dudes? You already know who this be, and if you don't, hey, how you doing? The name is Allie G, the Weird Crazy Wild One. If you're new here, we are doing a Dream Life Blueprint series, filling out this workbook. We are right now on chapters 5 and 6. That's what, in continuation, right after this. But if you're new here, there's already 2 other videos uploaded, 1 through 4, chapters 1 through 4. If this is your first time watching this, you might want to go back and start from the beginning. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to. I don't know if it's, really in order that you might have to do this. But anyways, chapters 1 through 4 already exist if you're new here. This is basically a workbook that is to gain clarity on your goals, get to know yourself, what really matters to you. And, if you are not new here, if you've been joining along, well, let's continue this series. Chapters 5 and 6 in continuation. And, well, let's get right into it. Alright, my loves and dudes, let's continue on to chapters 5 and 6. Now, this is going to touch base on your personality quiz from the previous chapters. So, go ahead and go back if you don't remember them and highlight the ones that you are, because we're going to be doing those. We're going to go over your drivers, and this is basically going to go more into detail. So, on the next couple of pages, you're going to find which top 3 you ranked, and take notes of those. Also, if you do so happen to be with loved ones that don't mind doing the personality quiz with you, so you can find out how you can support them as well. Like, I highly suggest that. It's actually nice, and it's another way to make them feel loved as well. So if they take it, if they're open-minded to it, and then go over both of your guys' results and see how you guys can support each other in that way based on your guys' results, you'll be surprised. I was surprised. This is one of the pages also that kind of broke me, spoiler alert. But once you've taken notes of that, your driver, she does have one specific page where you gather everything together, and whatever really standed out the most for you. So you're gonna go ahead and put that in driver number 1, driver 2, 3, and 4. When I said goals, I will remember. My goals will help me. How I can tap into my motivation, and a few struggles I can expect. The motivation map. So the motivation map, you're going to go ahead and I love that she makes it just so easy. This is literally a workbook that you don't do yourself. You're literally filling this out, but she does everything for you. So the motivation map, your top 3 goals that you would like to do, and then go from there. She does ask you so many questions so you can navigate through your map, and it's honestly very helpful. She does provide 2 of them, so you can go through, I'm pretty sure multiple, your next top 3, I don't know, in like a couple months. I only filled out 1 though, but feel free if you wish to fill out both of them. And moving on to the next page, it will be a public promise. Now, I didn't do this one right away, I'm not gonna lie, but so far as we speak, I have mentioned it to 1 out of the 3. So this is a public promise. It's more so to get yourself accountable and know that you publicly told someone. Así que no los defraudes. I'm just kidding. Anyways, the following page is the top takeaways. That's how you know we're coming to the end of this chapter. And, well, yeah, you're going to go ahead and fill all that out and what your top takeaways were of the chapter. And the last one is the doodle page. Like, what do you feel right now after filling this chapter out? Honestly, had not much to say, so I just did what I did. But chapter 6. Now, chapter 6, what is draining you? These 2 chapters had me. Now, it starts off by saying, instead of asking why it keeps happening, start asking why you keep allowing it. That was a big one for me. Very huge. Now, define boundaries. Come at me, don't come at me. I honestly don't care. Please don't. But I needed to Google what boundaries, like an example of what boundaries were. I'm pretty sure I've heard them, and I know I have some, but a girl, had to do her little Google search, and that's how you know the bitch is lacking the boundaries. Anyways, so come up with the definitions, like what boundaries look like for you, and fill this page out. The next one is a boundaries checklist. Now go through them and kind of circle or highlight whichever one suits you. I honestly laughed because there's two that were kind of like, what? Like, girl, get it together. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the next page is toxic people. Now this one is funny, but I like that she she explains what the gray rock method is. Avoid reacting, engaging. Toxic individuals feed on response, emotion, and drama. Now, I would know, but fill that out, whatever comes to your mind. The next page is to protect your peace, and you're basically going to finish the sentence on this. I feel most drained when, my biggest stressor right now is, someone I need to work on forgiving is, and yada yada yada. The DIY affirmations, these are based on things that you want to attract, things that you would like to have. Fill those out and create your own DIY affirmation. The other one, she gives examples. I will stop worrying. I will forgive myself. I will do what I love most. I will live a healthy life. I will take a gentle approach. These honestly were the ones that suited me personally. But it also gives you a space on the bottom to write your own affirmations. I give love and compassion. I make others feel safe. I'm a great listener. Still practicing, but feel free to share one of your affirmations in the comments below. Following that page is you deserve better. Now, honestly, I wasn't sure what she meant by this page, but I filled it out as I best knew. And for me, it was finishing the sentence in a way. What I deserve and what that looks like. So to be valued, for example, love and cherished. What does that look like to be loved and cherished? To be respected. What that looks like for me is by me building my character and holding myself accountable for the things that I said I'd do. So those are some examples, but just fill them out as best as you can. The next page is current struggles. So what am I struggling with right now? What is the reason? It's my brother. What things in my life are changing and so on. So, fill that out. Another one, fill in the blanks. I could make the situation better by, I get frustrated when blank talks to me about blank. I would feel better if blank. 10 steps to say no. So this is a big one because if you're anything similar to me, it is hard for me to say no. Now, she does give a blank space for you to create your own ways to say no, but I honestly thought that her examples were something that I would say. That I would want to say. So I highlighted those. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method, that was kind of nice, I guess. I don't know how to describe this, but it felt really, really peaceful to fill this one out. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you are grateful for. That kind of brought me back to the present, and I love that she added that. Energy draining. What is draining your energy? Now, think those through, but which ones do you feel like drain you most? She obviously gives examples, but also add your own energy drainers, things that you've been currently, going through in your life at the moment. And then, your top takeaways. What are your top takeaways from this entire chapter? 3 boundaries you should set now. 3 ways you will say no from now on, and affirmations you've created for yourself that lift you up. 3 things you will do to revive your energy. And then obviously, what is draining you? What did you think? What happened? Throw it all in there. Doodle, whatever you gotta do. Wow. That was intense. Please comment down below if any of these chapters you find challenging and if you'd like to share. Comment down below. I felt these two chapters a lot more intense than the previous ones. And they touch a subject that I've been sharing with you guys, you know, indirectly, or, well, yeah, because you guys don't know about it specifically or in detail. But I have been sharing some moments over on my Instagram that have to do with these two chapters. So I am going to share it with you guys at one point, spilling the tea with you guys. But with that said, I'm only going to share just a little bit. Definitely chapter 5. What are my drives? Driver number 1. When I set goals, I will remember they gotta make an impact. That couldn't be any more truer. Truer. If that's even a word. Enjoy myself along the way. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, that's literally, I like 120% relate to this. Make friends and ask myself if whatever it is that I'm doing is truly fulfilling me. My goals are going to help me create an impactful change, make me feel enthusiastic about the future, and be my happiest and healthiest self. How can I tap into my motivation? Stop playing the waiting game, girl. That reminds me of me and my sister when we talk. Girl, quit playing. But taking action, having a success partner to hold me accountable, and surround myself with uplifting mentors. Gosh, I'm just like, let's do this. Driver number 4. A few struggles I can expect. People that don't understand me. Or my strong beliefs. Feeling alone because I'm part of the 1%. And moments of defeat or sadness. Shit. And that's about all I'm going to share with you guys. As you guys saw the last page, what drives me the most, the page that's blank, where she allows you to like just do whatever. I had nothing in mind. I left it blank. The only thing that I doodled was, you know, a little, my higher self, a little, you know, stick figure, or the face of the stick figure of my essential self telling me, girl, stop playing and take action, girl. And the other thing, God. This quote really got me. On chapter 6, what's draining you? Why do you keep allowing it? Whatever it is that's draining you, why do you keep allowing it? that hit me as I'm actually experiencing that phrase or that quote. And well, she's right. Why do I keep allowing it? And as I filled that chapter out, including fucking reading my book, bro. Like, I've been sharing with you guys over on my social media. But it asked, who are the people that encourage you? That are uplifting you. Oh, shit. Like-minded people, you know? And as Angie says, don't sugarcoat whatever comes to mind. Write it down. Don't hide. So I'm very good at that. Sometimes. And I realized that the names that I wrote down, a lot of these people, I kept my distance. They didn't do anything wrong. As a matter of fact, they're actually always there. So why am I keeping my distance from the people that I have to surround myself with, you know? And certainly my last drive from chapter 5, the struggles that someone like myself can be expecting. Certainly people that don't understand me is who I've been surrounded by, and it hurts. But that's gonna happen sometime in a different video for the sake of the length of this video. What were your top takeaways from these 2 chapters? Please comment them, share them. These 2 chapters definitely broke me. I keep thinking, whatever it takes. I mean, this is why I'm in this journey in the first place. Because I'm not where I hoped I'd be. Fuck. Yet. I suppose there's still lessons that I had to experience, or I'm experiencing right now. But still the core of me, and like the book that I've been reading, Follow Your North Star, life is gonna shake you up until you go that path, until you choose your North Star, your essential self, because that's what makes it feel alive. Like, why allow people to dim your light? And that's something my mom said. Mi mamá me dijo que no dejara que nadie apague mi luz. I know I'm not an easy person. I know I'm one heck of a load. Pero como ella me dijo, se los digo yo a ustedes. No dejen que nadie apague sus luces. Follow your North Star. Listen to your body. I know this is the daily grind workbook, but this daily grind workbook literally like somehow connects to the book that I'm reading. To follow your own North Star. How our bodies, if we like actually pay attention to them, it will direct us. It will let us know what makes us feel alive, you know? And I know it's hard. I'm not saying I've achieved this whole, like, you know, following my own North Star, because it's not easy. Working on ourselves, making that 1% progress on a daily. Jeez, it's to ask yourself every day if what you're doing is fulfilling you. No, figuring out what it is, or at least just being aware. That's literally the first step. So whether it's a book, whether it's a song, whether it's whatever, this workbook, you know, I don't know how many of you guys are tagging along, filling this workbook out with me, but and you've come with your own, you know, takeaways, your own realizations, and your own, you know, smacks in the face. Like, just like Angie says, don't sugarcoat shit. Be honest if you really want to go down this path. And from experience, it's this is the path I'm choosing, because I want to be the better version of myself. I want to get clear on these goals. That's why I'm doing this workbook and getting to know what drives you. Truth hurts. But deep down, you know damn fucking well you know the answer. So, or at least have an idea. But like I said, the universe is going to shake you up to become your essential self. Become who you were meant to be. And if there's, not if, there will be work you gotta do. And well, I'm one to say that it's definitely, certainly not easy. We will go on a different video when, you know, we talk about that to go more in depth. But based on these 2 chapters of this workbook, the truth hurts, man. The truth hurts, because sometimes you don't even want to go there. So you don't want to hurt others, bro. Like, it's... But at the same time, you're hurting you. You know? And as painful as it may feel, don't give up. Don't give up, because even I don't know how. All I know and I feel is that at the end of everything, at the end of this tunnel, Allie's gonna come out. And she's gonna be wealthy, healthy, loved, wiser. She's gonna be happy. Truly happy. Whatever that may look like for you. You got this. I got this. Stay tuned, because we'll see what chapter 7 and 8 have got for us. We've got this. Don't give up. Fill this out. I have not yet contacted these 3 people, so I do need to do that. I did reach out to one of them. I talked to my sister too, and I didn't even tell her about it, but that's got to get done. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next 2 chapters. You got this. We got this. Anyways, bye. Oh wait, shout out to all my fur parents out there. Let me know if you have a fur baby. This is mine. He swears